that during the stream.
During the stream?
Nobody's streaming.
What's up, guys?
Chat.
Go and sub for our YouTube channel.
Chat, are we live? Chat, are we live?
No, how about hot?
Hot boy. I
No.
like lover boy.
I don't. Cheese boy.
Okay. Gift making. Challenge. My challenge is to create a 3D rose and also a 3D mistletoe from the 3D printer. I will complete this challenge by creating the objects within the website of Tinkercad and then send them through the 3D printer. About my project, I'll be making a rose for my mom because she loves all things flowers, and I'll be doing this because it's a meaningful gift because it's one of those roses that will never wilt and will last forever. I also ended up making a tough project to challenge my skills on Tinkercad. I went above and beyond by making my very own mistletoe, and I made a mistletoe from scratch and other broad shapes to make my own mistletoe. I think that I am going to take this home for myself and wrap it to put it under the tree and say it's for my secret Santa, but it's for me.
Yes.
Relate your project to the real world. My methods are used every day because of the aerodynamics that are portrayed in both rockets. Mine may be fictional, but it has potential for liftoff. The only things that I don't have that this rocket does are the jettisons. The largest difference is the technology used to also create these products. I use 3D printing, and the rocket is built through lots of machining such as CNC and metal cut by the lathe. And it also has more danger compared to mine.
I don't think so, pal.
This is metal cheese.
What problems did I have? I had lots of problems with getting the printing to be perfected because all the supports always wanted to dance around in the 3D printer, and I tried many times. I tried solving this problem by making the supports with wider base, hoping they would stick, and I also made the supports much stronger by making it a checkerboard pattern compared to incomplete. Overall, the only problems I had were with the 3D printing. Smart goal. Specific, I'll use Tinkercad to create a rose, measurable, and in these 6 days, I'll be able to create and make a tough object through Tinkercad. It's attainable because I did it. It's relevant because my mom loves flowers, and I feel like I should make her some sort of gift. And time-based, that's the time, 6 days. This was day 5 of my project. I ended up getting my printing finished on this day, and I had lots of supports to take off my rose, and I ended up finishing my rose for my mom. It turned out pretty well, and I'm really happy with my product here. My Tinkercad experience. Tinkercad was a wonderful experience, and it was a great time to work on this website. I worked my hardest to try and recreate a mistletoe, and it worked out well. I used simple shapes to create one of these things, and it turned out way better than expected. I was very happy with my product and might hang it on my room or something. Day 8.
Oh.
At broken jar.
Things took a turn. I waited patiently for my 3D print. It was a 22-hour print. I had to restart because the base didn't want to stick. I'm about 1/8 of the way there because everything just broke, didn't print. It was a sad day in my day of printing. Rockets versus missiles. A rocket is a cylindrical projectile that can be propelled up to a great height or distance by the combustion of its contents, used typically as a firework or a signal. A missile is an object which is forcibly propelled at a target, either by hand or from a mechanical weapon. That's the difference. That's the difference. Conclusion. Rocket's gonna get fun. It's gonna get them. Last unit of the semester, I would say, is a success. The printing was a bit of a pain, but overall, I think I eventually succeeded. I created my mistletoe from scratch and thought it looked pretty good from being a bunch of random shapes. I also had a tough time fighting back the urge to just copy and paste all the time, but in the end, I did it my own. I'm very proud of my rose that I made for my mother, and I think she'll like it. Here, there's my bullshit.
Great job.
Give me the deuce.
And your 4 times.
No, I'm 2. Yep.
I picked it first.
Doug, you stay the same number, yep.
Okay, not scared of the camera.
Yeah.
What do you?
2!
3.
Give me the 5.
That's good aim. That's a really
Let's
good aim.
go. Let's go. Home.
Alright, you get 4.
40.
Me, by me, and my technology that I used was a Nomad CNC machine. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Challenge! My challenge was to create an ornament for my mother for Christmas. I was going to complete this challenge by using the Nomad CNC machine and carving the ornament. About my project. My project, as I said, is going to be a wood ornament with my family's names carved into it. I tried to format it to be like a crossword, as you can kind of see up here. I'm going to gift it to my mom, like I said, and I use the Nomad CNC machine to carve out the names and create the ornament. I also use Carbide Crate to create the model. It took a long time for me to get the right Carbide Crate to get it transferred over to the machine.
Sir.
Relating my project to the real world. The Nomad CNC machine is used for a lot of projects like this. As you can tell, this is kind of a real wood ornament that is made like it's more pro than mine, kind of. You know, it is very efficient in carving out wood and drilling in designs. The ornament on the left is a good demonstration of what the Nomad is used for in other real-life projects. I've also seen the Nomad used to drill holes for the cribbage boards and such.
Ooh. Okay.
Such.
Probably. Technology. I had problems with the Carbide Crate. I was switching to a weird version on the app, and Ponzi couldn't tell me why. But he eventually came to the rescue and fixed it, and I was able to make my ornament without any air until empty tool paths happened. This was a problem because the system was not cooperating, and it kept telling me I needed a smaller bit. That led to the font size being like screwed up, so the font was too small, so I had to scale it up so that it would carve out the whole letter.
Yep.
The dimensions of my ornament. The idea was to make an ornament with the family names in it. The demographic was my mom. The system, I used the Nomad CNC machine, Carbide Crate, and Carbide Motion.
Yeah.
And on the first day, I made a lot of project with my design by being purposeful in design.
Hey.
Little did I know that I made a design on the wrong version of Carbide Crate. Day 2. On this day, I tried to drill out my ornament. I wasn't able to because my computer was being weird, and I was on the wrong Carbide Crate. It's a long day. It's Ponzi and I trying to convert it to a different version. We came to the conclusion that the best move was to just make it on the actual one.
Alright.
That's my pocket tool path.
Ooh.
Nice.
Day 3.
What's speaking?
Oh!
Whoa!
Ponzi!
Whoa!
Ponzi, did you click on the right one?
What?
Do you have a different one in your email? I sent it to you through your email too.
I took
Is
the
that-
one off your flash drive now.
Okay, can you check the one on your email?
Oh, Ponzi.
Oh no!
Maybe I forgot. Yeah.
He's rocking out too.
It's over. It's ready.
Yeah.
We're done.
No, Pons.
It's okay, Ponz. It's alright.
Son of
Son of a Ponz.
a. Okay. Don't use Pons as bang and bang.
Alright.
That's just disrespectful, Parker.
Come on, cheese boy.
Alright, this day 3 was the most productive of my work days because I got a lot of progress done with my ornament. I got my design on the actual Carbide Crate
Speaking.
and transferred it over to the Carbide Motion. Ponzi and I decided to make a practice run right away. Make sure it was like, good. But it turned out the font size was too small, so the bit wouldn't carve up the entire letter. So I realized that day 4 I would have to scale it up.
Yes, sir.
Day
stuff.
4. This is the day I finished the ornament. After Ponzi and I made the test on the plastic, we knew we had to scale the font up. I did this, and then I let the Nomad CNC machine work its magic. 45 minutes later, I got my product. Turned out just how I wanted, and it was a Ponzi piece.
Ooh.
Get it? Masterpiece, but it's a Ponzi piece.
Master.
Nomad CNC machine. To get the perfect work of art while using the machine, you need to zero it. So while zeroing, you need to be educated with the z-axis, x-axis, and the y-axis. As you can tell there on the right. This is a crucial part of the creation process because if you don't get it right, your project will not turn out. More about it. While making the project, I learned a little bit about the drill bits. There's a whole bunch that you can use. I put up there like a couple examples of like a ball nose bit. I use that in my pocket toolpath. You can also use like a square bit for a more smooth carve,
That's
and
a small
PVC engraver. Mostly used for tracing.
That's small.
It's average. To conclude, challenge was to create an ornament for my mother. Was it successful? Yes, it was. It was very successful because I made a great ornament. Problems? The problems I had were listed earlier, but there was nothing that Ponzi couldn't conquer. Purposeful in design.
Hey!
Purposeful in design. In a timely manner. The unit was awesome because it was able to create something nice for my mom, enjoyable, and I believe that my mom will love the gift because she loves homemade stuff. And that's my vote.
Oh yeah.
Give me the deuce.
I'm not clapping for Morgan after you're not clapping for you.
Oh yeah.
So you want me to grade the? Yeah.
Email.
Can you email me?
Yes, please.
Yeah, there's blue.
I'll get that figured out. Oh no!
Average.
Three. There's 3 of us left. Hey.
We're downtown.
Give me the deuce.
Pound, 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 pound.
Pow, pow, pow. Hey, Iron Man.
What's Iron Man have to do with
Holy.
this?
Iron Boy.
Bonds, you were supposed to get snow till 4.
Yeah, it kind of seems like it. Anyway, stop motion.
He's blowing.
I'm your host, Morgan Temple. Technology is Stop Motion Studio Pro 2. Unit 4, Invention and Innovation Gift Making. Challenge. My challenge is to create a stop motion video and choose, and also introducing myself using the medium clay, paper, Lego, etc. of my choice. I used a minifigure. Where did you place the minifigure?
You didn't touch it.
There's a box right here.
Don't accuse Bonds.
It's by the plant over there.
Don't accuse Bonds.
Black.
You talking about the blue box
Hey, right there.
on my drawers? Blue box is right
You
there.
don't see him?
No, like
He's right there. By that plant.
The skeletons?
Yeah, let's go.
That
Look.
little cat.
These are what I use for the. Wait, let me get up closer. For the stop motion. There's videos in here as well. I will complete this challenge by the last day. I will have finished editing and making the stop motion movie. We'll find out more information during this. Okay, about my project. This project is just about doing random stuff because I originally was planning an action movie, but I had no idea how to do that. I'm not that expert in editing, but I did have a little bit of my pro left on CapCut, so I wanted to try it out. So, with no voice acting as well, which will become a problem when I come to later. I am also making this for my mom and dad. Stop motion animation is an advanced flipbook style form of animation. It involves photography and the physical manipulating objects within your frame. If you like my project to the real world, my project relates to the real world because stop motion is like the Lego movie. It's the greatest thing I've ever watched when I was young. I'm using Stop Motion Studio. Stop Motion Studio makes it easy to create your own stop motion movies. All you need is a phone or iPad or tripod, the right software, and a bit of creativity. So here's how stop motion is made. So like one picture right here, another. I ended up with somewhere over 455 pictures. And here's my stop motion first picture right here.
Oh, maybe it's
Okay.
Problems I had. The problems I had was the minifigure, and it fell all the time. So you know what I did?
What'd you do?
What'd you do?
I used the clay on the minifigure's feet to keep it from falling off the desk and keeping it still on the desk that I'm filming on.
What?
smart.
The other problem I had was the editing the stop motion movie. Editing the movie is hard, so I took the time to edit the movie to only find out that it didn't save.
Well,
So I decided to use what I have.
That way?
I spent
Ice Spice.
days, weekends, trying to edit this thing to only find out that the entire project was corrupted.
Oh no.
So, here's one of my stop motion things. This is one of the videos in here. So, what did I learn? I learned that there are benefits to Stop Motion Studio. Stop motion is a fantastic for kids and it's an opportunity to learn skills such as teamwork, problem solving, and creative thinking. Making stop motion films also gives anyone the chance to build relationships with each other and develop their social skills. So mainly towards kids because this is a very nice app that displays everything. If you want to play this,
Yeah. Yeah.
We gotta see it.
You're gonna want to play it.
Want to see it?
I want to see it.
so it's not as good as the other ones that I
Okay,
have.
my boy, stand up.
It's actually kind of sick.
Okay. Look at him.
Hello.
Oh.
Hey, heyo.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh, that's just.
Oh! Come
Oh.
on.
Juked him out.
So I had
Hey.
something where like it goes into the next piece where I will tell you when we get there.
Okay.
There's,
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty sick.
here's another video, but before that, about stop motion process. The animator position objects, takes a picture, moves the object just slightly to make another picture. So the slower you move the object itself, the more smoother and higher frame rate you'll get. And takes another picture. This is probably repeated many, etc. times. And this resulting image are played back in a sequence to create an illusion of movement.
Yeah.
Stop motion is also known as stop frame animation. Is a technique for creating animations by photographing objects that are physically manipulated between each frame. So if you want to play this,
Yeah.
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 Wow.
How is he doing?
How is he doing? Oh, he's moving himself with his arm. Hey now.
That's cool. Hey, you know. Yeah.
Hey, you stand,
Do a
you stand
backflip.
up. Do a backflip. Hey. You played him again.
Crook.
so that is he's flexing. That's what it's meant to be. There was originally going to be voice acting, but until I lost the project, I could not do any voice acting. Oh,
I don't know if he needed voice.
so this is a just for a little context. This was on the site. What was the site called again? But
The site?
whatever. This is basically you have lights. Think about the Lego Movie. How do you think that was made? Question in the comments. History about stop motion. The history.
Yeah.
The first stop motion movie was the Humpty Dumpty Circus in 1898. The Lost World, also in 1925, was the first feature-length film to make extensive use of stop motion. A little context for you. Pros and cons to stop motion. Pros and cons: distinctive visual style, creative flexibility, and potentially low costs. So I'll just share like one of these. Stop motion animation has a visual captivity. Look at the sets it apart from other animation techniques, offering tangible handmade quality. So that gives you the feeling after you're done, you took all these pictures, you took all this time to finally have a finished project that would just fail on you. Okay, cons of stop motion. Time consumption. Time consuming. High skill level required. So to make fast movements, you have to frame. You see, so if you're moving faster, the more apart the frames are going to be. And also limited movement capabilities. So one little bump in the camera, you mess up the entire thing. So what I like about stop motion, the thing I love about stop motion is how easy it is to use. Everything is right in front and center for everyone. All the settings are easy to use and it's just a joy to get to use the app. Please start the movie. There's supposed to be background music and stuff like that, but I lost it, remember?
Okay. Oh, he grabbed the guy. Oh, he threw him.
What a bully.
What's he doing, man? What happened?
What happened?
What's he doing, man? What now?
Who are
There's
these
two
people?
more guys. What are they doing?
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's reassembling himself.
Okay. Oh, was that your hand, Morgan?
No.
Okay.
Oh, he's punch me. Don't punch me.
Don't punch me.
Oh no. Ooh, that's cool.
Is he good?
I don't think so. Oh.
The end.
You took it frame by frame of you writing and stuff.
Sweet.
You couldn't, otherwise you have to switch to a different app just to do that. So I decided to be a little bit more creative.
Oh, come on.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Come on. Okay, so the different types of stop motion. So there's claymation, pixelation, Lego animation, object animation, puppet animation, sand animation, cutout animation, silhouette animations, and cutout.
Okay.
Conclusion. My challenge is to create a stop motion video introducing myself to using the medium, clay, paper, Lego, etc. of my choice. Did I meet the challenge? No. I exceeded it. I ended up with a 3-minute movie, about 400 to 455 frames together, but ended up losing all my progress. The main challenge I had was the minifigure falling, but fixed that with clay.
Okay.
It was kind of purposeful. I forgot to add the design in there.
Oh, come
with
on.
it, I guess. Loved the unit so much that I want to do it again. My parents absolutely loved it before I lost it the next day. There's really not a whole lot left to share.
Go.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
No, what about the cat?
I thought you weren't clapping because you didn't clap for me.
Oh, yeah.
You know, just to make it fair.
Bring it to us.
Hands up to Michael!
Good boy. Way to be a good boy.
Good.
Oh, two.
Give me the deuce.
So we got. No, I got two.
Oh, fine. Give me the one.
You guys see the things with. Oh no!
Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah, I did.
I'm scared.
Becoming an elf. That's what Ponzi, he gives the project. We were like, yeah,
Elaborate on that.
no. Hashtag Ponzi hugs. Hashtag Michael did it first. Hashtag Viva La Fonz. Hashtag Ponzi. Alright.
What's next?
Kick him out.
That's inappropriate.
Specific.
Parker.
Okay, we're good.
Alright, I'll use the Muse Laser to
I'm
make a
ready.
gag hit for Wozvik, Danny, Cheeto, or something of the source. Make some else like a coaster out of wood. That'll be laser cut. Didn't make the Danny, the Cheeto, or Dorito. I don't even know. In these 6 days, I'll be able to make a cutout with this using the Muse laser and maybe multiple other things. The Muse laser and the book of powers and speed. Make the cutout. I also have the knowledge of the laser from last year to complete this goal. I'm creating this because I gave Wozvik a Danny Dorito last year, but I don't know where it went, and I want to give him another one. Time based, day 1,
Did you
I would
make
start. Day 2, no, I didn't.
Why?
Because I didn't feel like it. Day 3, have my finished project. If it fails, I'll restart, or I'll start another one. Day 4, starting another one. Day 5, have ideas ready to begin lasering again. Day 6, I'll make more and finish the project. Challenge.
Nice.
My challenge was to create something that I could give to another person. I completed this goal by going through the steps of the design process, found who I was going to give a gift to, decide what to make, and went through the process of making it. Jacket. About my project, I used a Muse laser engraver to make both my gifts. One gift was pre-thought out, and the other was more spontaneous after I decided that I didn't want to make a Danny Dorito. I didn't only use wood engraving, I also colored with paint markers for the second gift. Ah, there he is. Oh, come on.
Why don't you make Danny Dorito? What was fun?
Yeah, I know. The industrial laser is much larger, does more precise cutting. Other than that, the lasers are very similar. You can do many different materials, designs, and styles of cuts. Our engraver has less settings to mess with, which can be a good or bad thing. There's also laser pointers if you just want to see a laser. I had almost no problem.
Bro, why is Mr. That, no, that's not even a
Qualified
vocab.
as a problem was Mr. Fawcett was using the laser one day, and I was left stranded
You
without
didn't even
a
do
method
that
of
vocab.
creating.
What? How'd you get that in
He made
there?
a lamp.
What?
You made a lamp. Alright, what did I learn? I learned about the laser engraving different things
Oh, man,
on different types of wood. I learned about how different speeds and powers affect the engraving. I learned that Danny Dorito wasn't a very interesting thing to make, so I did it. I like coloring design better than waiting for the laser to engrave them. First gift day 1. First day. Found the materials I was going to make my anime. Ponzi had a coaster sample pack thingy, and he decided that I was going to design coasters.
That's a very forced smile. I hope
Ponzi's-
that's not genuine.
Ponzi's cheese. It's cheese. First gift day 2. I used the roster on the laser to make the tops of the coasters darker because I thought that it would look a little better.
Why you back there?
Because I can't see because Barbara's
On. The roster took a long time for a little change, but looking back on it, I'm glad I did it. It looks pretty good. I tested on a different coaster first, and then did my set of 3 coasters. First gift day 3, I engraved the NDSU logo onto the coasters. I made sure that the engraving was going to be the right depth so that it didn't look too silly. Ponzi's cheat sheet for the wood engraving power and speed came in very clutch. Hashtag Ponzi. Second gift, day 1. For this second gift, I didn't have anything picked out because I didn't follow what I said I was going to make in my SMART goal. I ended up doing a Mountain Dew Baja Blast sign for Jackie because I felt like making him something, and I like Baja Blast. You know. Once it was cut, I wanted to give it a little color, so I used Ponzi's paint markers, but I didn't get very far on the first day. You know, I only colored a little bit. Day 2, all about coloring. I used Ponzi's paint markers to precisely color just where I wanted to. I only colored the space in between the letters, and I think it looked better than if I were to try to color the whole thing. Keep leaving. My challenge was to create something that I can give to another person. I met my challenge and created 2 things that I can and will get to other people. Some challenges I have, mostly. I couldn't decide exactly what to make other than that the project went well. I was purposeful in design because I
Hey!
decided what I was going to make the gifts for
Okay.
and then cater the gift making process to them. I like this unit and I think it was a good challenge with a good result. I'm excited to see what Ponzi has in store for next semester.
Pause.
Vocabulary.
That ain't even a vocab word.
Yes, it is.
The absolute undisputed goat.
Yes.
Goes on 2.
Alright,
I want 2.
1.
Alright, Jackson,
I want 2.
1 or 1.
Oh!
Oh!
Dang.
20 every pound.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Never gets old. F350 ornament. I think that's how you spell that.
Whose
I don't-
garage
I
is
don't
that?
even know. eBay listing.
Sweet.
Alright, here's my SMART goal. I will use, okay, so my original plan was to use laser to cut out multiple layers and then stick them together. But
Okay.
it was not working with the files that I picked, and I couldn't get it. There's like a bunch of noise around it, and it wasn't making it right. It was a mess. But I have everything that I needed to make this, and I'm creating this because I think that my stepdad Scott is really gonna like it. On the first day, yeah, that didn't happen. But I did look for a bunch of pictures and really try to find one that was like a silhouette or whatever, so it would work. It didn't. It just handed in random scribbles everywhere else, and then it wouldn't let me delete them. And then the software crashed after I deleted like half of them, and then I got really mad. So I just didn't do that. The challenge is to create an ornament for Scott. I initially wanted to cut my design with multiple layers on laser and then glue them together.
All activities for tonight are canceled, except for wrestling. All activities are canceled,
Big.
except for wrestling.
Big bad.
Is
was
Big
really-
Wrestling wrestling?
My girls, if you could turn your jerseys into the office today, that would be great. And you're my girls, turn in your jerseys.
I was really struggling with getting my design to turn out on the laser software. So, yeah, I 3D printed it instead with Tinkercad. See, that's the final product. I don't have it.
There is also no after the bell.
Okay.
There
I don't
is
have
no after the bell.
the coloring on it yet, but I did put headlights and taillights and little marker lights on the mirrors and whatnot. And, it's really, I feel like it was a special gift because like there's a lot of gifts you can give, but mine was unique. It's homemade.
Yes,
Nobody has a truck like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some people.
I do.
You get my point.
I built that same thing actually.
No, didn't.
I had a lot of issues from my project, including having to redesign my model 3 times after having all the issues with the pictures. So I'll elaborate this on the final step. I learned what we'll be doing today. I will have to decide what to make. This is like the first day. I will also have to decide who to make this for, which should be my demographic. And I think that I will make an F-350 ornament for Scott. He has an F-350, and it looks identical to the one that was in the beginning, because it's the same truck actually. And I got better at making my own designs through this project. So this was my original file that I tried to use. When I put it on the laser software, there's a bunch of like scribbles all around it, and it just wouldn't work. So, and then it crashed and deleted everything. So that was worse.
Damn it.
So after that, I put it in Tinkercad instead, and it kind of did the same thing in Tinkercad, but I was able to use a bunch of big holes and just put it around that and like shape the box. I ended up losing that bumper somehow, but it's okay. There it is, the first design, or yeah, I think first one. So I wasn't the biggest fan of that one because it didn't look like a dually. Scott's is a dually, so I like colored it. It's up there somewhere, but yeah, A4 is the same one, but I finished coloring it. I redesigned the truck and I painted it. This one was a dually, but I did not put like a block behind the wheel, so it just broke off immediately. So I had to recycle it and try it. Actually, I still have it because I didn't put a picture on it. Yeah, colored it red for some reason. There it is. See? And there's the other wheel. Can I see that?
Yep.
Okay. On day 5, I printed the final design, which I don't have because I gave it to Scott before he left for Ecuador. So it turned out pretty good though, I think. I think I have a final picture of it. But I printed it after redoing it the 3rd time, and I wasn't a fan of the single wheel look, so I did. Ponzi helped me quite a bit. He put in like the basic shapes for the fender flare, and then I added the hard edges to it because it kind of has these weird body lines. In conclusion, I completed my challenge. It was not the original way I intended, but I did it. I think that I met my SMART goal. I was able to make an F-350 ornament with the allotted time. My gift is finished. I chose this gift because Scott has this exact pickup and he really likes it. My challenges were when I had to redesign it 3 times
and when the laser software wasn't working. I overcame these challenges by just keeping on, and the project was entertaining, but also kind of really annoying. I had fun, and I would do it again. I like having the freedom to do what I want within this project, and I think that my project is purposeful in design.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Vocabulary.